𝐬𝐫𝐞 on the button. Ace King and Aerts with a interesting spot here.
Yeah, could see a lot of options on the table, even just ripping it. He has less than 30 blinds, like 27 or something.
Yeah, mash certainly seems an option.
Yeah.
He agrees with you. He's taking the aggressive line.
Wow.
Snap call to get us down to just 4 players.
Kind of a sexy hand to do it with, because if you get hands with the Jack and 10 that dominate you to fold, King Jack, King 10 certainly, maybe Ace Jack, decent chance Ace 10, hard to say.
6.8 million chip pot. 𝐬𝐫𝐞 has Pieter covered barely as he flops the nut straight on the 9-8-7.
Oh, some hope for a chop.
Jack needed to just win half the pot. Doesn't find it.
You're ruining my bit, Henry.
No, I'm sorry for ruining your bit, but he's just like very humbly four-handed, just saying like, I know what's up. I'll tell you what's up here. Potential double for Fedor Holtz, 2.2 million out there, SPR of 1.5. And he's flopped top pair, top kicker. But more importantly, his opponent's also flopped top pair.
I think this hand's not for sure.
Yeah, but it so depends on the strategy, right?
Yeah.
Do you mix or do you just, I don't know. I don't know, man. Say whatever. You're just gambling here, you know. 800,000. Anything could have happened. Been a long day.
Yeah. I'm 3 espressos in. I'm 3 espressos in.
You've got you got the chat popping off now about Fedor selling watches on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's not that many people in the poker world that I follow, but Fedor is one of them, and randomly I'll see a tweet where he's selling a watch, which I don't know why it's something that I remember because I'm not into watches, but I do remember it. It comes up once in a while.
Fun turn card. Does give Aerts additional outs in the form of a 9. I think we're about to hear from Holtz.
5 seconds.
See, there's some cheers going on in the background. There's me giving them credit,
All in.
All in.
singing them praises about not going to the party. They're out here cracking beers at midnight, man.
This could be it. Yeah, I mean, picking up the gutter equity along with the ace.
Fedor in fantastic shape to double up to 8.5 million and to move up to second in chips and close the gap. So we get a glimpse of that poker code rail. Double up for Holtz, back in business.
It's a fair thing to hope for.
All in.
There it is. Now it's finally picking up a hand. He's more than happy to run with Ace 7 of spades. Ripping it in for 950. It's less than 5 bigs. See what Fedor wants to do with king high. Looks like he's going to make the call. Try and get us three-handed here.
Yeah? A7?
I thought it was 9 6 of spades.
That is...
Going to be a tough one for Holtz. All in brought to you by WPT Global. 2.3 million out there for the Belgian to get back in this fight. See And it's looking very
pretty
good on the
dry.
ace-4 deuce. Fedor drawing to running kings or running 3-5 for a chop. Hello. It's never easy.
Always a sweat.
It's never easy.
Oh, Pieter, it's okay. You can stay.
Pieter does hold and bounces back to 11.5 bigs. That coveted
All in.
Call.
Triton trophy. Snap call from Fedor as Pieter jams from the small blind, looking very likely to get heads up here. 70% favorite. All in brought to you by BetACR. Bit of a cooler, Pieter. I mean, blind v blind, king high, 10 bigs. In it goes.
Hunting some paint.
And paint he finds. The king 9-7. Flops top pair. Holtz picking up a gut shot from 2 to 6 outs. Needs a 10 or an 8 to get us heads up. Doesn't find it. I know what you mean.
But they're not like
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like I look at Fedor, and I'm just, he's like, "What's up? I just had a coffee. I could run a marathon right now."
Couple of 4s. 20 big blinds effective. Gets
Blinds
the button open.
just went up. This could be a collision here. This feels like too much hand to fold.
In it goes. Huge flip
Supplements.
to get us heads up. Soyza a slight equity favorite with the black 4s as we've been anticipating this collision.
Pocket force. Ace 8 suited.
10.7 million chip pot to get us heads up. All in brought to you by WPT Global. As the man who took the lion's share of the deal money looks to square off against Fedor, but the ace in the window with the 8 and deuce behind. Gonna make this very tough.
What does that mean? Low card?
Two side.
Two side. Yeah.
Two sides. That's what's being called for. A 4 and a 4 only needed for the Malaysian to get us heads up in event number 6, the 100K.
Ooh.
Doesn't find it. Close but no cigar.
You asked me who I played. I played with Fedor quite a bit. I'll tell you, there's spots where you're like, oh, the ICM part of the tournaments, and we'll be at some table at the WSOP 25K or whatever, and it's like people are starting to play tight. And there's Fedor off of like a 25 big blind stack, just like opening every other hand. And you're like, wow, this guy just really, he's just ready to go.
He's relentless,
He's
man.
just relentless.
He
Yeah.
really is. Style is impetuous. Defense is impregnable. Wants to eat your heart out.
This is a lot to ask. Well,
You on break, huh?
how deep are they? We're talking, what, 9 mil at this? It's just 35 blinds? What does Fedor think about this? No ICM. Let's go. 8-6 suited. Suited 1 gapper.
Let's see him flop. Wow, that's a complete whiff. I mean, top set. Would be almost too much of a hand.
I mean, he might even check.
5 of hearts on the turn for max entertainment value.
It's just like you've drilled it so hard and there's so little else going on. I mean, I know check is mildly suspicious, but Fedor doesn't have much going on here either. But he's considering a very light float. Oh, here it comes.
Oh, hell yeah.
And this is part of the reason why maybe you don't check versus Fedor, because he'll just float you.
With 8 high.
Yeah.
Well, the rainbow completing 9 of spades if there was ever a card.
Yeah, to consider a slow play here with set of queens. Right.
Feels like that's the one, my man.
Like, how can our opponent have anything? Like, what can he have right now?
You can have 8-6 of hearts.
Yeah. Betting doesn't perform that well against the 8-6 of hearts.
Well, he has extended the rope Fedor's way, who didn't float with 8 high to just try and get there.
No, but he didn't pick up any equity of any kind. But, oh, it looks like he's going to bluff immediately.
Perhaps the first misstep from Fedor since the deal was made.
And now you know why we say he's relentless. This pot is a pretty good example of some relentless aggression. Floated with nothing. And not the easiest backdoors, although it is possible to backdoor a straight or a flush. And then just bet a turn that didn't help him at all when checked to. And I guess if you're Peter, you just call here. There's still 4.5 million behind.
Does that look like a man with top set, by the way? I mean, fair play to the guy. I mean, not giving anything away. Just comes with the check call. 10.6 million out there. I wonder if Fedor just waves the white flag.
That's, I think that's a card that gets a white flag waved quite a bit. I was saying, how about a 5? I feel like something like a 5 might be bad for Fedor, and that he'll bluff it. This, it feels like he's not going to bluff this as much. But let's see.
When you're as aggressive as he is, it can sometimes be a double-edged sword, as we've seen all too often.
I mean, this card changed nothing, so all the draws missed.
Queens full.
Yeah.
Fedor waves the white flag, and rightly so. Soyza comes with limp call. Oh my word. Jack 10-9. Nut straight for Peter. Top and bottom for Soyza, and at this stack to pot ratio, surely the money going to be finding its way into the middle.
Yeah, wow, what a flop. This is going to be a double for Peter unless Soyza can boat up.
Done an incredible job just separating himself from the Belgian. There's the jam. That's going to get snapped.
Ooh. 5 outs.
Does
2 pair
have
against a flop
outs.
straight. I have 2 pair as a flop straight. Yeah, we can, yeah. King Queen.
You see Soyza's rail stand up, Danny Tang calling for a 4-sider. Four-side needed. Or a jack.
That would end it.
Doesn't find it. Man, he's got 4 bigs, bro. 10 high. In it goes. I mean,
It's a tough spot.
we have to put in 50% of our stack next hand otherwise.
But we have a really bad hand this hand.
10 high, heads up. I don't know. It's the 5th highest card in
I
the
think
deck.
I would fold it.
All in.
All right. Peter agrees with you.
Yeah, go time.
4.5 blinds.
Go time. Nice shake of the head there from Peter. I mean, I think pretty frustrated by the way this match has played out. Now finds himself 5 cards away from elimination. Soyza looking for title number 3. There's a 4 in the window, which is currently good on the 9-4-3. No diamond in sight. Soyza looking for a queen or a 7 to lift trophy number 3. Doesn't find it.
Wow, what a spot right there just to end it.
Show goes on.
All in.
And Soyza bounce back. Had Peter down to just 4 bigs. And all in for his tournament life. This is close, you know.
I think Jack 8 suited is a call here. We're talking, what, 8 big blinds? To me, this is less close than the last hand.
He's going to make the call. Back-to-back all-ins.
9-10 against Jack 8.
Soyza now needs to get lucky. To end it. All in brought to you by WPT Global. If Peter can just hold here with Jack high, he's going to retake the chip lead. Eight high flop doesn't really change anything. Soyza's still in need. A 9 or a 10.
No spade working.
Picks up 4 additional outs. 10, 9 or a 7 for title number 3. Danny Tang on the rail. Can he find it? No. The show goes on. And Pieter Aerts has taken the chip lead. Playing for additional 310K.
Peter back to his limp strategy now that they're above 10 blinds, but it's likely Soyza will just rip this in.
Yeah, this is going in and this is getting snapped. And Peter
Team call.
going for the 1, 2, 3 was down to 3.5 million. Just 2 hands ago. Now a 68% favorite to close out this 100K and win his 2nd title. Both players remain unimproved on the Queen 7-3. There's 1 club out there. Wow. Soyza looking for a jack and a jack only to stay alive. Can't find it.
Good game, sir. Well played.
Game, mate.
What
Pieter
a
Aerts.
heads-up
That was
duel.
epic, man.
Part of the game.
There's back and forth.
Close but no cigar.
Chip leads getting exchanged. That was wild.
Wow. What a battle.